Regaining your strength and energy after 50, why creatine could be your secret weapon. Hey there. If you're in your 50s or beyond, or you're looking out for someone who is, let's talk about something that might surprise you. You can absolutely build muscle and boost your energy as you age, not just hang on to what you've got, but actually get stronger, sharper, and more vibrant. Forget the old idea that aging means slowing down or getting frail. Science has flipped that script. With the right nutrition, exercise, and a little help from a supplement like creatine, you can feel stronger and more confident, whether you're 55, 65, or even 85. Studies, like one from the Journal of Gerontology, show that older adults can significantly increase muscle mass, strength, and even brain power with the right approach. Let's zero in on creatine monohydrate, not some flashy protein shake or hormone booster, but a natural compound your body already makes and uses. It's like a hidden gem for keeping your muscles strong and your mind sharp as you age. This isn't just for gym buffs or pro athletes. Creatine is safe, affordable, and backed by decades of research showing it can help with everything from lifting groceries to staying steady on your feet to thinking clearly during a busy day. If you've noticed it's harder to get up from a chair, climb stairs, or keep up with grandkids, this is for you. Those aren't just signs of getting older, they're your body asking for a little extra support. Today, we're diving into why muscle loss happens as we age. Hint, it's not just about your muscles, how creatine can help turn things around, and exactly how to use it, dosage, timing, and simple exercises to pair it with. This isn't about hitting the gym like a 20-something or chasing six-pack abs. It's about staying independent, moving with confidence, and keeping your mind sharp for the life you love, whether that's playing golf, gardening, or keeping up with family. By the end, you'll have practical steps to start today to reclaim your strength and energy. Muscle isn't just about looking good, it's about resilience, inside and out. Let's get to it. When you think about losing strength as you age, you might picture thinning arms or weaker legs. But the real story starts in your brain and nervous system. Research shows that after 50, the part of your brain that controls movement called the motor cortex starts to dial back during physical effort. Even more critical, the motor neurons, the nerves that connect your brain to your muscles, can start to fray if you don't keep them active. This process, called denervation, is a big driver of sarcopenia, the gradual loss of muscle mass and function. Here's the deal, this can start decades before you notice your genes fitting differently. Think of your muscles like a light bulb and your brain as the power switch. If the wiring your motor neurons gets weak, even a strong bulb won't shine brightly. That's why early signs of muscle loss aren't always about size. Maybe you're a bit less steady stepping off a curb, or it takes more effort to carry laundry upstairs. Maybe your reaction time isn't as quick when you're driving or playing pickleball. That's where creatine comes in. It's not just in your muscles, it's in your brain and nervous system, too, helping produce the energy, called ATP, that powers both muscle contractions and clear thinking. A 2019 study in neurobiology of aging found that creatine improved how the nervous system recruits muscle fibers in older adults, even without heavy workouts. That means you can tap into more strength, faster, whether you're pushing a lawnmower or getting up from the couch. Here's a simple way to start. Take 5 grams of creatine monohydrate daily, just mix it with water or juice, and pair it with small, intentional movements. Think brisk walks around the neighborhood, bodyweight squats while watching TV, or light resistance bands you can use at home. If you've noticed you're wobbling a bit or your reflexes aren't what they used to be, that's not just aging, it's your body craving more stimulation and better fuel. You don't have to accept it. Start with something as easy as 5 grams of creatine and 10 chair squats a day. Over time, this rebuilds the brain-muscle connection, keeping you steady, strong, and ready for whatever life throws at you. The big takeaway? Muscle loss after 50 or 60 starts in your nervous system, and it's not set in stone. It's not just about lifting weights, it's about neurotraining. Creatine is one of the few natural supplements that powers up both your muscles and your brain. You might think of it as something for young gym goers, but that's a myth. Creatine is a compound your body naturally stores in muscles and your brain, and it's critical for energy, especially as you age. Here's how it works. Every time you move, whether it's lifting a suitcase, standing up from a recliner, or even holding your posture, your body burns ATP, its go-to energy source. You've only got a few seconds worth stored, but creatine, through something called phosphocreatine, helps your cells recycle ATP faster, keeping you energized. This matters more as you get older. A study in the Journal of Cachexia, Sarcopenia and Muscle found that older adults often have lower creatine levels, which can lead to fatigue, slower recovery, and trouble with daily tasks like walking the dog or climbing stairs. The good news? Taking creatine can restore those levels, giving you more energy for life and workouts. A 2021 analysis of adults aged 60 to 85 showed that creatine, especially when paired with resistance exercises, boosted muscle strength and lean mass way more than a placebo. That translates to real-life wins: fewer trips and falls, easier movement, and more confidence to keep up with your hobbies or family. So, how do you do it? Take 5 grams of creatine monohydrate daily, mix it with water, coffee, or a small meal with carbs, like a banana or toast. No need for fancy loading phases or high doses. Steady daily use builds up your muscle stores in a couple of weeks. Stick with plain creatine monohydrate. It's cheap, effective, and backed by nearly all studies. No need for pricey micronized versions. Worried about bulking up? Unless you're training like a bodybuilder, that won't happen. Creatine pulls water into your muscle cells, which boosts energy, strength, and hydration, all great for health, not just aesthetics. And it's not just about muscles, it supercharges your brain, too, which we'll get to next. If this is starting to click, if you're rethinking what's possible as you age, consider following along for more. Every week, we break down science like this into practical tools to help you live stronger and sharper. Let me know you're with me. Drop a 1 in the comments if this hits home, or a 0 if it's not your thing. This isn't about pushing supplements, it's about giving you real, evidence-based ways to stay active, independent, and confident. Now, let's talk about your brain. Most people see creatine as a muscle booster, but it's just as critical for mental sharpness, something a lot of us over 50 start to notice slipping. Your brain is an energy hog, using about 20% of your body's fuel despite being just 2% of your weight. Every time you remember a name, plan your week, or stay calm in traffic, your brain burns ATP. Just like muscles, it relies on creatine to keep that energy flowing, especially during tough tasks like balancing your checkbook or keeping up with a lively family dinner. A 2018 study in experimental gerontology found that creatine improved memory, mental stamina, and processing speed in older adults. People taking it felt less foggy, less tired, and sharper during long tasks. Here's the practical side. If you're noticing more brain fog, trouble focusing during meetings, or forgetting where you park the car, it's not always just getting older. It could be your brain running low on energy. Creatine can help rebuild that energy reserve. If you don't eat much red meat or fish, the main food sources of creatine, your brain and muscles might already be short on it, making supplementation a game changer. Try this: take your 5-gram dose in the morning with a mental task you want to nail, like planning your day or tackling a crossword. Over time, as your strength improves, you might also notice clearer thinking and better mental endurance. Here's another big win: creatine supports your mitochondria, the tiny power plants in your cells. As you age, mitochondria get less efficient, producing less energy and more damaging free radicals. But studies, like one in Aging Research Reviews, show creatine helps stabilize them, protecting your brain and body from wear and tear. This could even lower the risk of neurodegenerative issues down the road. So, when we talk about staying strong after 50, it's not just about carrying shopping bags, it's about keeping your mind sharp, your mood steady, and your energy high for the things that matter most. There's a myth that muscle loss is just part of aging, that after 50 or 60, your strength fades no matter what you do. But science begs to differ. Sarcopenia isn't inevitable, it's reversible. With smart training and the right fuel, you can build more muscle in your 60s or 70s than you had in your 30s. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults taking creatine and doing resistance exercises 3 times a week saw bigger gains in muscle size and strength than those who didn't. Leg strength, in particular, improved a tonki for staying mobile, balanced, and safe from falls. What does this mean for you? Creatine doesn't do the work for you, it makes your efforts count more. It helps your muscles recover faster, lets you do a few extra reps, and keeps your energy steady. The best part? You don't need a gym or heavy weights. Simple at-home exercises, done regularly, can spark muscle growth. Try this weekly plan: 3 days a week, do bodyweight squats to a chair, 3 sets of 8 to 12, leg lifts, single leg balance holds, great for stability, and resistance band rows or core exercises, 2 sets per side. Pair it with your daily 5 grams of creatine. These moves are straightforward but powerful. Combined with creatine, they tell your muscles to grow stronger and more responsive. Think about the last time you felt totally confident in your body, able to move, balance, or keep up without second guessing. That confidence can come back, and it doesn't take months. A Journal of Gerontology study showed that after just 12 weeks of resistance training plus creatine, people 70 and older boosted leg strength by 50%, rivaling results seen in younger folks. This isn't about looking like a fitness model, it's about trusting your body to support your life, whether it's hiking with friends or playing with your grandkids. If this is striking a chord, consider liking and following for more. Aging doesn't mean slowing down, it means getting smarter about how you move and fuel your body. We share science-backed tips every week to help you stay strong, sharp, and ready for what's next. Starting a supplement can feel overwhelming with all the noise out there. Let's cut through it with what the science says about creatine. First, timing isn't a big deal, consistency is. Take your 5 grams daily, whether it's with your morning coffee, after a walk, or before bed. The benefits come from building up your body's stores over weeks, not from a quick hit. For better absorption, mix it with a small carb-rich snack, like oatmeal, a bagel, or an apple. Carbs help your muscles soak it up. Let's tackle some worries, especially for those of us over 50. Myth 1: creatine hurts your kidneys. This comes from old studies that got misread. People with existing kidney problems had issues, but healthy folks don't. A 2022 review in Nutrition confirms that 3 to 5 grams daily is safe for older adults, even those with mild high blood pressure or metabolic issues, as long as you drink enough water. Myth 2: you need to cycle creatine. Not true, your body doesn't stop making its own, so you can take it long term, like a daily vitamin. Myth 3: it causes bloating. At 5 grams, bloating is rare. Creatine pulls water into your muscles, not under your skin, which boosts strength and hydration. A win, not a problem. Here's a tip to make it easy: blend creatine into your routine. Mix it into your smoothie, keep it next to your vitamins, or set a phone reminder. By week 3 or 4, you might notice less soreness after a walk, easier stair climbing, or sharper focus in the afternoon. Pair it with resistance exercises, good sleep, and a balanced diet, and these small changes add up. Ask yourself, are you ready to invest 5 seconds a day for a body that feels stronger and more capable for years to come? That's the mindset that keeps you independent and thriving. Our goal is to give you tools to live the life you want, with a body and mind that keep up. Creatine isn't just about workouts or brain power, it's a whole body boost. Studies show it reduces chronic inflammation, what scientists call inflammaging, improves mitochondrial health, supports DNA repair, and helps cells handle stress. Inflammation builds up over time, damaging muscles, joints, and even your brain. Animal studies suggest creatine lowers inflammatory markers like TNF-alpha and IL-6, which are linked to muscle loss and neurological issues. Even a small drop in inflammation can mean better recovery, stronger muscles, and clearer thinking. The mitochondrial angle is huge. Aging makes your mitochondria less efficient, leading to fatigue and more wear and tear. But creatine helps them stay resilient, protecting your energy levels. A study in Aging Research Reviews found that creatine improved mitochondrial health and muscle energy in active older adults. Even if bulking up isn't your goal, this slows down biological aging, keeping you vibrant. Here's the exciting part: early research suggests creatine might support brain health in conditions like mild cognitive impairment or Parkinson's, not as a cure, but as a way to help your brain stay resilient. Every 5-gram dose isn't just fueling your muscles, it's nourishing your cells, calming inflammation, and helping your body stay strong and functional. This is what modern supplements are about, not just adding years to your life, but adding life to your years. That's our mission, helping you extend your health span, the years you're thriving, not just getting by. Share your thoughts or questions in the comments. Have you tried creatine, or is there another topic you want us to dive into? If this resonates, join us by subscribing. We're not about slowing down, we're about powering up, with science as our guide and vitality as our goal. Let's wrap it up with the big picture. We've busted the myth that muscle loss is a done deal as you age. It's not. Creatine monohydrate is one of the most effective, safe, and well-studied tools to rebuild strength, energy, and resilience. Here are the 6 key points, backed by years of research. 1. Creatine isn't just for athletes, it boosts muscle and brain function for older adults. 2. It protects your brain, especially when you're stressed, tired, or tackling tough mental tasks. 3. It supercharges muscle growth, making every walk, workout, or rep more effective. 4. Paired with light resistance training, it reverses sarcopenia, improving mobility, balance, and confidence. 5. No need for fancy timing or cycling, it's simple, safe, and works with daily use. 6. It goes beyond muscles, supporting cell repair, reducing inflammation, and boosting mitochondrial health to slow aging. You're not helpless against aging, you get to shape how it plays out. Creatine is a powerful ally, a compound your body already uses, now in a dose that meets your needs as life gets busier and bodies change. Stick with 5 grams daily, add in light resistance exercises 3 or 4 times a week, and back it up with water, sleep, and good food. Your body will respond, maybe with a little more ease getting out of bed, sharper focus in the afternoon, or less ache after a long day. Over weeks and months, these changes build into something bigger: more energy, more confidence, more you. Take one step today. Mix your first 5-gram dose into your morning coffee, go for a short walk, and try 2 sets of wall push-ups or chair squats. Tomorrow, do it again. Build the habit, keep it simple. It's not about doing more, it's about doing the right things consistently. You've got the knowledge and the plan, now it's about taking action. Small choices today lead to big changes tomorrow. If this feels like it's speaking to you, if you feel inspired or ready to try something new, join our community by subscribing. We're all about science-backed tools to help you live stronger, sharper, and more vibrant. Like this, share it with a friend or family member who needs it, and let us know in the comments what you're starting today. You're not too old, and it's not too late. Your strength, physical, mental, and emotional, is ready to be rebuilt, one small step at a time.